What's up, everybody? It's Tyson from Sin City Snakes. Been thinking about getting into something else. Well, just a little project of mine. Gonna be making a vivarium for some dart frogs eventually. It's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna video it step by step or throughout my progress. This is the first step. Bought the tank, 18 by 18 by 24. I needed to go at it, I guess. So here's the first part. So here's the next part. I just got done with the first part, I guess. My silicone in the back and part of the side. And what I did to make that straight of a line, I just took some blue painter's tape and marked out the edges or whatever, and siliconed it, rubbed it in with my fingers, and then instantly took off the painter's tape. That way it wouldn't dry with the tape still on it. But gonna let that dry, then tape out the bottom, along here, so I can silicone the bottom there, and probably most of that area, and of course along this side as well. And then I'll show you guys that. Okay, this is what I got so far. I got the back, part of the side silicone. I got now I can't remember how many inches, a couple inches on the bottom there on both sides. I will end up doing the whole front. I wasn't too sure about that, but I was gonna wait just a second until I got all these done so I could also do these silicone at the same time. These are what's gonna keep the false bottom up. You want to cut out a little bit there so you don't have standing water. You want to place them where they need to be. You take a little silicone and you stick it on the bottom there, and stick it to the glass, and then you put your false bottom on like so. And as you can see, that is where the pump is going. I don't know if you can see down there. The pump is down there. The pipe hose is still right here. That will be back there as well, as well as the electrical. And I'm gonna have the waterfall come out something like that, something like that, and then run into there. So that's what I got so far, and by all means, this is not the perfect way to build one of these. This is just a help you guys out a little bit, maybe. If you have a better way to do it, or somebody else has a better way, by all means, go with them. I'm doing it my own way, and if you would like to follow me, go right ahead. If you don't, that's fine too. I'll show you when I get done next. Something else I just remembered. If you notice where I placed these at, corner, 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 and then I got 2 in the middle. So it is sturdy. You know, there's no one spot. You could probably get away with a couple less, or you could get away with some more, but you know, there's no really bending except a little bit right here, but you know, it'll be fine with what's going on top. So just wanted to show you guys that. And just real quick, I wanted to show you I got that done. Put a nice nice thick coat along the bottom there, because that's where you can see it. I got those, put a little bead on them all over. And yeah, made sure everything was lined up. And I'll have to wait till this dries. Till next time. Oh, another thing I just forgot. I saw a whole bunch of videos. I watched a whole bunch of videos before I started this. Everybody's like, oh, wear gloves, wear gloves. I haven't worn a glove since. I don't have any gloves. I've been dealing with that all day long. I just use paper towel. You know, I just use my finger to rub it in. And then as soon as you're done, just take a paper towel and wipe it off, and it comes right off. And then you can go use soap and water. It comes right off. So as long as you get it before it dries, it's pretty easy to come off. So just wanted to give that little bit of info if you were wondering. Alrighty, wanted to show you what I have so far. I didn't show screen in the back. See, I got screen right there, all along the bottom, and in there for the water. And my log, I guess you can say. And I got part of my water fill going right there. Tube sticking out. I'm probably gonna cut that back. I don't know. Have to see when I'm done. It's just a water bottle cut in half. I got a plant thing right there. Probably put a plant in there. Put a plant in there. So yeah, this is what I got so far. Alright, I got the rest of it foamed up now. As you can see, I got a little rock there, a little platform, another one. Then I got one up here, and a little pot thing right there. There will be some stuff that I carve out. I started carving it out, and it's still a little gooey. I'll be carving a little bit of this out here. Obviously I don't want anything touching the glass. You know, whatever, a little bit here. Then I finish this up. You can see it goes through there. So I'll be trimming some of that up as well. It was kind of difficult to do laying down on its back. Well, like, that was the easiest way to do it, but it was difficult for me to see. And then there's a little spot back here. I'll be putting a little coconut hut back there. I got some plants coming. So that's what I have so far. I'll show you the next step after that. Will be after I carve it out, and then probably start the silicone and put on the background. Alright, just wanted to show this real quick. Got the background pretty much all cocoa fibered, and the way you do that, you just take some black silicone on the rub black silicone on the foam, and then just put the cocoa fiber. Okay, here's the cocoa fiber. Just put that on the background. As you can see, I have not done the waterfall yet. This is going to be like rocks, and I got some like pieces of slate and whatever. I gotta go get some rocks for that. I got some plants in, so almost done. Not too much longer. Alright, just wanted to show you this. I got the waterfall done now. It is all rocked, and this will be filled with rock in here. And still looks kind of strange right now without the substrate on the bottom and the plants in it, but look pretty cool here soon. Alright, just wanted to show you, got the water running. I thought that the holes were a little big on the screen, so I ended up doubling it up over here, like all along here and over here, and then this little spot I had that little square left, so I just put that on there and tripled it up. But you can see my camera would focus. It's not going to there. The water is running, and along here, eventually I want moss to grow. That way it can help the frogs in and out. But yeah, so I was pretty happy. Everything went pretty well with the pump. And next is to put the substrate in and plants. Alright, well, I got the substrate in and some plants in. I use my old fish tank hoods for now. I'm going to be changing out the light bulbs. I gotta go get some light bulbs. Like I said, I got some plants in there. Got 3 bromeliads, 2 of them, that one and that one I got at the local Lowe's. Sorry, I couldn't think of it. I got them at Lowe's. That bromeliad, that was a piece of one, or I don't know what they call them. Came off of that one right there. That came from Josh's Frogs. That came from Josh's Frogs, and that I don't know, something Jew right there. I think it's pretty much dead. It came from Josh's Frogs also. I might give him a call. As you can see, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work on the waterfall. It was dripping. It still is a little bit over here. I had to take down a little piece of rock right here. I got to do a little work so it stops dripping. I got some other things coming from Josh's Frogs. Some leaf litter, coconut huts. There's a couple other things I can't remember. But yeah, there it is so far. Oh, let me show you one more thing. Alright, I had to turn off some lights and turn on something. I put on a switch. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know how it's going to show up on the camera, but I think this is how it's. I had this left over from when I had my fish tank. Let's see how it does. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh yeah. There's two little blue LEDs up there. Sorry, got them hooked up to a switch on the wall, and camera's not gonna focus. Doesn't like the dark. But yeah, I think that looks pretty sweet. Can't really see it too well on camera, but yeah, looks awesome. Tell me what you guys think.